What's up, y'all? It's your boy Nasty Karibo here. I just wanted to make a video now that the KCCup's finally over. It's kind of hard to believe that it's over. The only thing we got going right now is this Jack Atlas event. But I took Buster Blader as a kind of for fun. I said I was going to use Vampire in Stage 2. But then Stage 2 came and I just felt so confident with Vampires that I just stayed with it. Let me show y'all what I ran. Not Vampires, but Buster Blader, obviously. Gladiator Beast and Heroes became really big after this ban list, which I was terrified of, obviously, but I got really lucky and found a build that can handle back row heavy decks. The only reason why people don't want to build this deck is A, because it's expensive, because it is, and B, because they don't think it can handle like Heroes. Yes, your monsters match up really good with the hero monsters, obviously. But yeah, if you don't play smart and you run into a bunch of widespread ruins and Candinas or Canadias, then yeah, Canadia, you're gonna lose the game. So I'm gonna show a gameplay of me beating a hero deck just as an example. I don't have a lot, but yeah, the deck's not that hard to beat. All you have to do is know, how to play around typical back row. But this is the deck that I got king games with, and the deck that I used to get top 500 in the KCCup. There's nothing to brag about, but top 500 was my goal. As you get the 2 ultras and a super, I was only like 3 games away from top 100 score, but then you only get 1 more extra super rare, and it just didn't seem worth it. Plus, I was at work playing, and I didn't have all the free time. But here's the deck list so I can share what I mainly played. It's not complete. I wish I ran 2 Drowning Mirror Forces, but even though I've dumped about, I would say 5,000 gems, I'm just throwing out a random number. But yeah, I never got the second one. The Canadians held up well, so there's no regrets there. This list is pretty strong. I was running Gigantic Castle for a while, and the Dark Hex. The Dark Hex can stall out Decider, but I found out that this card was better because it can attack Decider while it's in defense mode. And since your Buster Blader with DNA Surgery is going to put the Decider into defense mode, having Goddess with the third eye to attack is fine. You can also use the Sheep or Visago the Destroyer, but since this is the strongest one, I went with Goddess with the third eye, and she was great for attacking Decider. And like I said, I was running Giga Castle, but I decided I wanted a level 5 that if I got stuck with the Buster Blader Cat and Decider to synchro into, and this is the best 5 because the Vortex Whirlwind doesn't do anything, and the other one is impossible. So, but if you don't want to run this, you definitely don't have to. You can run a 3rd copy of the Buster Blader Fusion or a 2nd copy of Paladin if you wish. But yeah, I don't have any regrets. I was very pleased with how the deck performed. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to pull up a quick game of me playing Heroes. I don't have a lot of history with game replay, so bear with me here. I like to kind of freestyle stuff. In fact, I'll cut it out so that way we can save y'all some time too. Just let me look for how to replay real quick, and it'll be here 3, 2, 1. Let's see, replays. I'm guessing it's gonna be here. Replays. There. Okay, the Arcanas are Blue Eyes, Astro Phoenix. Here we go. This was earlier today. Now you see how this hand doesn't seem all that great, but versus Hero, it's not bad at all. Alright, pretty standard. Okay, right here I decide if I want to tribute summon Buster Blader and attack, or if I want to fuse for Dark Paladin, and then tribute off the cat for Buster Blader from my graveyard. So I'd have Paladin with the discard. I'd have Paladin with 2 discards and a Buster Blader. Or I'd have a Paladin with 1 discard, Buster Blader, and a Candina. All of which is pretty strong, but if he activates 1 Mirror Wall, 1 Wall of D, or Wall of D to Paladin may not be that bad, but basically I'm playing around Treacherous right here too, because I don't want to get Treacherous, so I'm just doing 1 card at a time. Now I'm ready for anything. I decided not to attack there, which is just wild, but hey. Oh yeah, of course I can't attack as a decider. Yeah, I definitely made the right play there. I'm just waiting for him to fuck up so then I can fuse with him, because there's nothing else I have that can attack. Alright. He had no reason to use Candina on my Buster Blader there, so I don't know why he did. But we take those, as they say. And of course he's gonna mass change for his big guy. And I'm just gonna fuse it over us, or I'm gonna Candina. I don't even remember which one I do. Now I'm not gonna let that go down, obviously. Now I got the surgery, so I'm ready for anything, basically. Now being that he didn't save that, if he didn't stop my attack, that could be another change. It could be a Cosmic. It could be a goddamn, what's that thing called? Oh, the trap that freezes 2 back row. The Zing Who. It could be anything. Now I'm thinking maybe a Drowning Mirror Force. I'm just playing it out. Alright, so it's a Mirror Wall. That doesn't seem that wise, but it's a good thing he did that, because I would have fused for Dark What's-His Face and attack the game. Alright, so he attacks, he sees I'm gonna fuse. So he does mass change now. Don't know why he did it so early. I guess he figured I'm gonna fuse with his monster. And so I activate DNA Surgery, turning everything into dragon. So Chain Link 3, everything will turn into a dragon. Chain Link 2, mass change is gonna fusion summon. And then in Chain Link 1, I'm just gonna suck up his fusion. Oh, Chain Link 4, Candina. Alright, now I have a choice. I'm gonna get to suck up the Canadia, or I'm gonna get to suck up the fusion. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna suck up the really, it doesn't matter which one I suck up, but I'll probably suck up the fusion just to be safe. But sucking up Canadian wouldn't be bad either. I can do it either way. Oh, see, now he's summoned in defense mode, so I'm definitely not sucking it up the Canadian, because I'm just gonna trample it for 3,800, and this game's basically over, even through the Mirror Wall. You see, it's just that simple. That's just one example. I'm gonna try to see if I can get some more hero games, so people won't be afraid to build Buster Blader, because it automatically wins versus Blue Eyes. Like, I'll say 90% of the time you auto win versus Blue Eyes and Divinity. So you should really consider it. As long as you can handle heroes, you have nothing to worry about. Vampires don't run real back row. 90% of the builds don't run real back row, so you don't have to worry about that. If you go first versus Vampire and you go DNA Surgery, you basically shut off their takeover play. And whenever they go for the Grace or the Vamp for the good suck, just chain around that and you're fine. If you leave yourself vulnerable to get good suck, obviously you're gonna lose. So it's not hard. All you have to be is a semi-competent duelist. If you're a Goku Yuli duelist, you're not gonna know what you're doing anyway. So stick to your scripts. This is real man's game. I go for the roll here because it's already over. He quits. I was about to fuse for a Paladin there, just for style points. But yeah, man, that's basically the game. That's how you beat heroes pretty consistently. Um, the next two games is versus Blue Eyes. The top game is what I got King of Games with. I can say that for another video. Really, y'all should understand how this deck is auto wins versus Blue Eyes. It's not even close, like by a long shot. So anyway, that's it for the video. I just want to show you what I got King of Games with, and what I did good in the KCCup with. I used Joey's Last Gamble because it was pretty strong. You get all your combo pieces if you survive 2 turns. I used Spear Karibo for a while also with Treacherous Trap Hole. I was using Treacherous Trap Hole, 2 Spear Karibos, and the Canadian a Canadia. And then I wanted to add Drowning Mirror Force, so I did that. All just to keep Joey alive for 2 turns. It's not that hard to keep Joey alive, surprisingly, with the traps that I use. I can see why balance would be really good in this deck also, and why Triple Trap Hole would be good, but since I'm running Last Gamble, I'm all about just drawing as many cards as possible. You get free discards with the fusion. You always discard this because you just add it back. And you always summon this to search for fusion. So it's a +1. So it makes Joey's skill even easier to get off. So anyway, y'all, I just wanted to show y'all this. That's basically the stay day 1 Buster Blader plays. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all have any questions, or if y'all want me to do more Duel Links content, you let me know. I figured this was the best time to do it. This is Dynasty Karibo, and I'm out.